do you mean? Oh, Caleb's probably. I see the neighbors complain. Hello everybody and welcome back in the Paramount Fine Food Center from Brampton. It is the Brampton Steelheads and the Cornwall Colts in their, I believe, second and final meeting, unless they haven't met yet. The schedule shows that they have, though. As here's an early look and a save made by Shabbat. Cornwall coming off a 5-0 win. They're at the top of the leaderboards now after Sarnia falling 3-2 the other night, and Cornwall winning their game. And still one game in hand. If they can win today, it will be a game and a half ahead of Sarnia for top spot. Here's Eglinton, turned back by Lazon. Colby Lazon with speed up the right side. Turned back by the Steelheads one more time. Misa has it here, right side through center, gave that away to Lazon. Back in come the Colts. Colby Lazon to the attack. Cornwall's been a very dangerous team on the road this season, the best road team this year. Here's a shot, save, they score! On the rebound! And it's 1-0 Brampton. Exactly what you want to see from the Brampton Steelheads, who score first. William Eglinton gets the goal. So the Steelheads strike first against Cornwall. This is exactly what Sarnia is hoping will happen. Yeah, you want to see this team find a way. Face off one, here's Spencer. Brampton Steelheads. In comes Locust. A pass in front and a good save made by Shabbat early. Coming off a 5-0 shutout. That won't be the case tonight. They are facing a team with more firepower, of course. Here's a bouncer that gets to the net. Robitaille has it. Robitaille down low. Feeds it out front. That hit the side of the net. Here's Zidlicki with it. Up the right side and in over the Cornwall line. Going to the net with it. Here's the pass to McDonald. He scores! It's 2-0 Brampton early. It's just what the doctor ordered for the Steelheads here this afternoon. Yeah, great start here for Brampton. Exactly what you want to see from them. Cornwall back on their heels a little bit here. Slow start. They got 3 goals in the last game in the first period. They've given up 2 goals so far here tonight in the first. Complete opposite of last game. Colts need to get something going here. Face-off one. Logan sends it into the Brampton zone. It goes around the far boards, picked up by Spencer. And Spencer will carry it out to center for the Steelheads. Cornwall standing around. Here's McDonald dropping that back to Logan. And the Colts will come out of their zone with it now. Moran for LeBomb. Backhands that into the benches, and we'll have another face-off. 9:11 to go in the first period. Here's the face-off just outside the Cornwall zone. One back, picked up by Fibiger. He'll bring it in on the right side. Fibiger looking to the front of the goal. There it is! Good save made by Shabbat. Lays that down. Rebound. Bouncer in the paint, and Shabbat thought about covering on it. He did not. Here's Tristan Moran. Moran with speed. Down 2 already. Here's Moran. Backhander right to the chest of Leenders. And he will hold on to that for Brampton. 6:53 to go first period. It's 2-0 home side. The Brampton Steelheads. And these two did face already. We're not sure who won the game. Here's the face-off to the left side. Colts have had a slow start here tonight. It is the earliest game this season for them, so it might possibly be the reason behind them not having a fast start here tonight. Here's Beliveau. Playing that back out front to Logan. Here's LeBomb, gave it away. Van Volsen across. Here's Karamis. He's stopped by Shabbat. Colts need to get something going quickly here. Moran gave that away to the middle of the ice. It's Sharp back to it, and right back in come the Steelhead. Pass back to the point. There's a giveaway. Boudreau is in, and he's stopped by Shabbat. A huge save by the Cornwall netminder that bailed him out, and now a penalty on the play. It's going to Brampton. McDonald in over the line. Looking to drop it back, now moves to the middle, now shoots, and a good save made. They touch up, power play, Cornwall. A chance here to get right back in this game as Mark Boudreau is going to head off. And the Brampton Steelheads will have to kill the next 2 minutes. The remainder of this period guaranteed, 1:45 left in it. Face off one back by me, so there's Harding. And Harding will do his work and just get it out. Offside against Cornwall. So a very slow starting first period for the Colts. They did play last night though, so maybe cut them some slack there, winning their game in Saginaw 5-0. Face off one back, Colts have control. It's Fernand Olivier Perron, looks for an entry, has it now. Shoot, scores! Fernand Olivier Perron with a power play goal. And the Colts get back in it here in the final minute of the first. It's 2-1. At 18:37 of the first, a nice shot for Fernand Olivier Perron. He lets that go quickly, and it beats Leanders inside the left post. Only the fourth shot on goal this period for Cornwall. Brampton has 8. Face off one back, picked up by Lazon. The speedy line on the ice for Cornwall now. Vita moves in. Joe Vita trying to go to the net with it. Turn that over to Spencer. Sent back ahead up the right side to Misa. He's turned back. 7 seconds to go in the period. Lazon was there to cut it. Taken back by Harding. Eglinton to Misa. And we're through 1 tonight from Brampton. It's the Steelheads 2, the Cornwall Colts 1 through 20 minutes. Well, good start for Brampton, but in the later half of that period, Cornwall got their feet moving, and they get a goal on the power play. Shots to goal after 1 are 8-4 for the Steelheads. They lead 2-1 after 1. The hits are 3-2 Brampton. Faceoffs 5-3 Brampton, 1-for-1 on the power play Colts. Brampton hasn't had one. 2-1 after 1. Welcome into period 2 here tonight from Paramount Fine Food Center. In Brampton, it's the Steelheads and the Cornwall Colts in their second and final meeting of the year. Marnell to Lazon. He'll send it in. Colts have been the best second period team this year. Pass in front. They score! Colby Lazon. And the Colts tie it up. Here they go again in the second period. Just like that, we're even. 48 seconds into the second. Colby Lazon just goes to the net, gets his feet. He knows that pass is coming across. So does the Brampton netminder, but he can't get over in time. And this game's tied. Good stuff to see from this Cornwall lineup, and the Sarnia Sting are watching this right now, shaking their heads. Because Cornwall and the Sting fighting for top spot right now. The Colts 13-4-2, and Sarnia is 13-5-2, so the Colts have a game in hand, and they have one less loss. Vita centers it out front. That could have been trouble. Leanders will elect to hold on instead. As we're all tied up here in the second period at 2 apiece, we hope you're with us, and we hope you're enjoying. It's the Colts and the Brampton Steelheads. Face off left side of the net here. Taken back by Cornwall. Marnell off for Lazon. Lazon peels in the corner, goes to the net. Fed it out front. He's stopped by Leanders. Here's Eglinton. Out to center, turned back by Bindelis. Bindelis in over the line. Bindelis moves in and shoots. Save right into the glove of Leanders. And again, he covers up. It's been all Cornwall this period. And they did tie it just 48 seconds into the period. Nothing since. But it's been all momentum Cornwall. Face off left side of the Brampton net. Taken back by Sharp. Sharp in the corner with it. Trying to get it out. He'll feed it up on the wing for Marteau. Sent back by Bindelis. Here's Robitaille. Taken down. Colts going back to the power play. Robitaille sending it around to Pike. It is touched up. Power play. Cornwall. They're 1-for-1. Face off here to the left side of the net. 2-all game here. Almost halfway. It's the Colts and the Steelheads. Face off one back by Harding. He will clear it immediately. Back down the ice it goes. Fernand cut to that center. They'll bring it right back in. Beliveau across. Here's Robitaille. And what a pass. It just missed. Frazier taken back by Eglinton. He'll clear. It's kept in by Beliveau. Beliveau fed it out front. They score! Bindelis. It's a power play goal, and the Colts have 3 unanswered to take the lead. They were down 2-0 in the first. They now lead 3-2. Brampton standing around. This pass comes across in the seam, and it's Bindelis who's ready for it. He's going to roof it just between the blocker and just above the pad of Leanders to give Cornwall their first lead tonight. Best team in the league doing it again, this time from comeback fashion. Face off, one back by the Steelheads. Spencer at center. He'll play it off for Eglinton. Well, if you haven't learned yet, don't take penalties against this Cornwall lineup. They're 2 for 2 on the power play tonight. Harding to Spencer. Gave that away to Frazier. Harding to the net. He stopped at the rebound. It won't go. Shabbat lays on top of it. What a stop by Caleb Shabbat. Down and out. The Steelheads had nothing but net, but couldn't find it. Face off here, left side. Taken back by the Steelheads. Harding to Spencer. That's fan on. Taken back by Murnell. Sent ahead to Robitaille. Here's Spencer with it. Here's Spencer. Left side and in. Turned back by the Colts one more time. Pass ahead finds Frazier. Past the halfway mark. It's 3-2 Cornwall. Here's Caden Pike. He's trouble. Moves in and can't get that shot to the goal. It's kept in by the Colts momentarily, but now back out. Misa. Left side in. In come the Steelheads. Bindelis gave it away. Eglinton in front. A good save made by Shabbat. Here's Moran. 7.5 to go in the middle period. 3-2 Cornwall. They'll send in and chase it down. Beliveau did keep it in. It is out. Here's Fibiger. Left side now in over the line. Going to the Cornwall net. He's stopped by Shabbat. And he covers on that. Face off to the right side here of the Cornwall net. 3-2 Colts lead. Fibiger, that's given away to Moran. Here's Beliveau behind the D. Beliveau scores! Luke Beliveau gets the Colts ahead to a 4-2 lead. The fourth unanswered goal, and they lead it by 2. They were down by 2, now they're up by 2, and this is hard work paying off. We mentioned this is the best second period team in the league, and we're seeing again here why tonight. 3 goals this period. Leinder's got most of it, but not all of it. That's 4 goals on 9 shots tonight for the Cornwall Colts. Face-off won by Logan. Here's Beliveau. He'll send in. Sarnia shaking their heads as this will give Cornwall top spot here tonight with a win. Locust. Here's Sharp on the giveaway. Moran, it comes back out, but he's going to send it right back in. 3.5 to go middle period. 4-2. McDonald being chased. Here's Sharp. Sharp with it. The differences have been power play goals. Sharp with Locust. He's stopped by Shabbat. Here's Fernand. LeBaum ahead. Lazon. He'll send in. Chasing it down is Cornwall. LeBaum got to it first, but it's not kept inside the zone. Fibiger. He'll carry it out to center with Zidlicki. In over the Cornwall line. Right to the net. A one-timer handled. The bouncer got away. Here's Fernand. Turned it over. One last chance in the period. McDonald turns it back. Here's McDonald, and he'll get it through center. That'll end the second. Cornwall 4. Brampton 2. After 2. Good period for the Cornwall Colts to get it started with a goal in the first minute of the second, and they add on from there. Shots a goal in the game are 14-9 for Brampton, but it's 4-2 Cornwall after 2. Hits are 7-2 for Brampton. Faceoffs 11-6. Power plays 2 for 2 Cornwall. Brampton hasn't had one. Welcome into the third period tonight from Paramount Fine Food Center in Brampton. It's the Steelheads and the Cornwall Colts. Second and final meeting of the year. Drawn one back by Fibiger. Pass up on the wing for Eglinton. He has a goal tonight. Moves in. Centers. Good save, Shabbat. Rebound. They whack away, but he has it. Plays that down. It comes back to Sharp. That shot sails high and over the goal. Here's Robitaille. Pass ahead. It's Frazier. Frazier with it now. And now Fibiger. Right side. Down in over the line. That's turned back. Colts trying to get it. Here's Martone to the net. He stopped. Rebound in the paint. They whack away. And Shabbat has it again to keep this game 4-2. Face off here to the left side. Taken back by the Steelheads. Fibiger stop. Rebound. Another huge save by Shabbat. Here's Misa. That doesn't go. Bouncer in the paint. They score. They get one back here. It's 4-3. Porter Marteau. Yeah! After a huge save by Shabbat, he's scrambling in the paint. The Colts can't get it out. And Brampton gets back in this game. It's 4-3. 4-3 in this third period. We're going to have ourselves a finish. That's for sure. Here's Fiviger. Looking back ahead up the right wing. He's going to find help there in Eglinton. Down the right side. Waddingan shooting. Good save, Shabbat. Rebound. And here's Eglinton. Fed it out front. Boyd was standing around. Misa back to Fiviger. Here's Eglinton. To the net. That's high over the net and wide. Good pressure here by the Steelheads. Martone. That shot. Lance wide. It stays in by Fiviger. Eglinton down low. Setting up. Here's Misa. To Fiviger. Vita tried to take that from him. The pass to Vita. Missed him, but he's going to chase it down. Icing. 11:27 to go. 4-3 Cornwall from Brampton. So here's the face-off to the left side of the net here. One back, picked up. A shot by Fiviger was handled. Here's Zidlicki keeping it in. Locust, that's blocked. Was on to Fernand Olivier Perron. Here's Logan with it. Halfway to the third period. Cornwall holding on to a one-goal lead. Here's Fiviger. Brought out down the left side. McDonald cutting off his man. Here's Fernand Olivier Perron. Through center and right back into the Brampton zone. Ricocheting around the boards. It's picked up by Sharp. Down in this corner. Cut down by Lazon, but has it still. Playing that up on his wing. That was given away to Logan. Logan through center finds McDonald. Here's Zidlicki with it. In and over the line on the right side. Wanting. Shooting. Stopped by Shabbat. Sent back. Given away to McDonald. That was fanned on. And now Caden Pike is to it. This might be trouble. Pike can fly. He's in. And he's stopped. Good poke check there. Rebound. That came out front. Penalty coming. It's going to Cornwall. Pike trying to stop his man. And is that going to be a 5-on-3? In comes Wilkes. They touch up and it will be. 5-on-3 for the Steelheads here. A late opportunity to get this game even. 5-on-3 power play if you're with us in a 4-3 game. Face off to the left side of the goal here. Taken back by the Steelheads. Harding on the power play. Spencer is stopped. Rebound popped free. Here's Misa. To the goal, centering it, Martone in front, a good save, Shabbat. They're jamming away, another one, that's handled. Shabbat plays it down, there's Bindelis trying to get it out of the zone, and just out. Chasing after it through center, that's Lamb turning the back. Here's Eglinton, in over the line, got by Marnell, goes to the net, he's stopped by Shabbat. 5-on-3 still, that one went wide. Here's Eglinton, back to the point, Harding, that goes wide. Here's Spencer, in front, a good save made. Martone fed that back around and bounces the paint. Misa, there's Marnell, off the boards and out to center. 20 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Back in, here they come again, but Bindelis on the steal. Couldn't get it out though. Misa sending it around behind. 3 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Martone, there's the shot, it's blocked. Here's Martone again, full strength now. Harding, that's blocked, it broke the Cornwall stick. 1:40 to go. Martone is stopped. Robitaille to Frazier. Here come the Colts. Bindelis needs a new stick. Eglinton kept it in. Misa stopped. Rebound. That didn't go. Another chance. It slides wide. Oh my. Brampton whacking away. It doesn't go. Another chance. They score. Tie game. Here in the final minute. 4-4. William Eglinton. Yeah. Already a better scenario for the Colts. They can hold on just a few more seconds here and at least carry out a point from this one. They will take charge of the standings against Sarnia. 10 shots on goal in the game for Cornwall. They haven't really had many shots in this game, but they've made them count. Here's the pass ahead to Zidlicki. He has Lucas to the net. He stopped the rebound. Oh, what a save! Shabbat keeps it at 4. It should have been in. Here's another chance. Moran has it now. 5 seconds to go in regulation. Here's Moran with 3 seconds. Fed that back up front to LeBom. Fakes. Tried to take. But the period comes to an end, and we go to overtime. Here tonight from Brampton, 4-all. Shots a goal in the hockey game, 29-10 for Brampton. It's 4-4 after 3. Hits are 9-5 Brampton. Face-off 17-6 Brampton. Power plays 2 for 2. Cornwall 0 for 2 Brampton. We head to overtime. Welcome into overtime. Next goal wins. It's the Colts and the Brampton Steelheads in their second and final meeting of the year. They're on one back by Cornwall. The pass for Vita. Vita has an opening. It's on. He's down the right wing. He'll shoot. Good save made. Vita trying to get it back. Sharp, it's kept in. Here's Lazan to Vita out front. Shoots. Scores! Joe Vita in overtime. And the Colts take it from Brampton 5-4 in extra time. Exactly what you want to see. The Colts now at the very top of the standings with this win. It's a characteristic win. What a pass in overtime. Lazan finding Vito alone in front. He's going to find the roof. Look at this. Perfect placement. Up and over Leanders into that top left corner of the net. Perfect finish, and the Colts come away with the extra point tonight. First place. There's your first place team with an unreal win against the Brampton Steelheads, one of the hardest teams to beat at home this year. Well, the Colts blew their 4-2 lead in the third, but they get the point in overtime necessary to come away with the win here tonight, 5-4. Coming up now, the Toronto Wildhounds will visit the Windsor Spitfires. We hope to see you there. Windsor killing it right now. Toronto not so much. They need to win 12 of the remaining 16 games to make the playoffs.